Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to Wartales. So last time we kind of left off at that gruesome cave where there were a bunch of bandits that we had been alluded to kind of back at this Drombach stables where they were more or less like told, hey, they ambushed a caravan where they had... it wasn't exactly the Prince of Drombach, but someone related to them was in a caravan with like a princess or something, and they're like, "Hey, we need help because they took someone," and it was really weird that the bandits took them and didn't contact anyone for ransom. So we tracked them down to this gruesome cave, and it turns out they were cannibals. So once we tracked them down, we had to kind of put an end to that. It was really weird. And here are those snow wolves. So things are getting kind of interesting around here with like how more or less bad things are in Drombach. Things are bad all around. Like, Inquisition is out of control. No one likes them. There's cannibals, there's animals everywhere, there's lightning striking everywhere. This country is a little more or less screwed. And we're just kind of going around the countryside, seeing what all we can do to find and help things. Oh, I can't go this way anymore. This is the edge of the map. Okay. So I guess we go this way, and they had wanted me originally to go to like a cursed village, which is gonna suck. I'm assuming I couldn't go any more that way. Oh yeah, here's the cursed village. Ha ha ha. They wanted me to capture live specimens, so this is gonna be interesting. But we'll see what we can do. So Magic is actually really good for that fact because he has the crossbow, so he can run up to enemies and capture them after shooting. From that standpoint, Legat is also really good. We needed a woodcutter last time. I'm wondering if we're going to need a miner or anything, but we'll come to that when we get there. I guess we'll just start exploring. So there's some pittons and some bait. And the only thing it looks like is these boards over a chest. This large chest is covered with debris. Only a dexterous companion would be able to clear it out quietly. Well, our most dexterous person, I think, is Theham. Yeah. Without making a sound, Theham clears the debris from the chest. So crowns, sapphire, and a ruby. And doesn't look to be anything else in here. Okay. Well, that's one place. So that was an apothecary's office. I'm guessing this is going to be Town Hall. You didn't see the wolf until you were inside the building. Cornered and trapped, the animal becomes agitated. But a determined companion could calm it down. Oh, this would be great for, like, Signong. How about Aldous? I know you're not great with animals, but... Wolf joined my troop. Aldous' words managed to win the animal over. We got a wolf. Got beer and lockpicks up on a bag. There's a chest, and then a horn, and a recipe for the King's Feast. Movement speed increase in the snow by 20%. If troop is wanted, movement speed in the snow increases by 20%. Crowns gained after battle in the snow increase by 5. Influence gained after battle in the snow increase. So a lot of stuff based on the snow. And then we'll have Aldous pick this lock. There's one. Well, it was there. The problem with this is it resets after every lockpick break, so it's a lot harder to pick. Okay, well, we got Plague Red, and this is about the time to capture them. So we're gonna... Oh, I don't have many Valor points. Find a way out with all this. I'm gonna hit the Plague Ridden with a recoil. And then get back into the corner. Ending his turn. Now it's gonna hit Theham. I should have gone for guys over here. So this one's gonna go next. So Magic, let's have you run down a bit. Hit this one. Find a way out. And then run up. This one's gonna hit Gabine. I thought it would. So let's go over here. I'm gonna hit the Plague Ridden with Legat. If we bleed it or something, we reload. I'm gonna hit it again. I need 3 of them. So I'm gonna capture with him. Oh, it's a 50% rate. And I only have 1 chain. I'm not gonna be able to capture it. I'm not gonna be able to capture enough. That's no bueno. Alright, reloading. And let's take out this one down here. Ending turn. Gabine can run up. Tactical slam this one, trying to take it out. We're gonna knock it out. Getting Theham out of combat. And moving up. Ending her turn. Theham goes up here. And then we're going to do Find a Way Out. Ending his turn. Okay. Some magic. Let's try to take this one out. That's gonna go first. We crit, so we reload. Attacking again. Find a way out. And then let's go to the side here. Ending your turn. Legat. Which one goes next? This guy here, and he can get to pretty much anywhere. So Legat hit the Plague Ridden on the side. Poisoned him, so you reload. Shooting again. He goes down to bleeding. Cool. Getting in the corner. Find a way out. And then you shoot this Plague Ridden down here. Ending your turn. Actually, let's just take him out to be safe. I only have the 1 chain, so I can't capture anymore. Gabine. Gonna galvanize for the Valor points. Find a way out. And I want you to stand in front of this. And I'm also gonna Ovation for riposts here. And the Inspiration just in case. Theham can find a way out, ending his turn. And technically I could have hit him, but we're just going to find a way out because I don't want to spend the 2 Valor points to be able to hit him. Oh, come on. I blocked that. So one way on the right side is going to go, then this Plague Ridden. So Legat, let's hit the one right next to us. Bleeding him. Reloading. Hitting him again. That should take him out. I would have thought. Finding a way out. Reloading. Shooting him again. And we get another shot. So that's going to be the Plague Ridden right down here for later, because he's really close. Ending our turn. Okay, magic. Let's take out the Plague Ridden. Actually, he's gonna go for Gabini. Let's take the one down here. Reload. And that's gonna be that. Finding a way out, ending. If he goes for Gabini, we're fine. Gonna have Aldous go over here. So I can knock him back. So I can have the find a way out on Gabine. And he's gonna go back and find a way out. And ending Aldous' turn. We still get this one on her though. Can I poison knife this guy down? Probably. Actually, we'll stay here. Just for the bonus damage. Finding a way out and ending Theham's turn. And then the Plague Ridden way over here goes, which can hit Gabine, but that's fine. Tactical Slam for the damage. Riposte for the motivate or inspiration, and the riposte on everyone. I'm gonna disengage here just so I can find a way out. And then I can get out next turn or next round here. Oh, too bad it didn't take this guy out. I need to take people with actions out. So we're going to go for the Plague Ridden right here. Taking him out again. Gonna hit reload to hit the one with no health. Find a way out. And then we're gonna go right into the corner here. And then I need to find a way to buy chains of all things. I might need to go to a different country for that. Just because otherwise the whole reason I came here is for like nothing. You can find a way out. Then I only need one more, right? Yeah. Then let's hit this Plague Ridden down here. Crit took him out. Reloading. Gonna have to get by Gabine. We'll take this guy out. Reloading, taking him actually out. Then getting into that corner again. I don't think he does anything. And then we get out of here on Aldous. But with Aldous, I'm gonna try to just get one down here. See if it actually got us a status or anything. Nope. Find a way out. Let's get out of here. Alright, take the blood. Take the cloth. Aldous actually leveled up. So he's level 11 now. Career planning and the double deck, so +1 damage. 2 damage on recoil shot. I don't think we get a bonus or anything to pick from until 12 here. Gonna do the repairs. And maybe we can take Grimness there to the laboratory. We also need to camp, so that's going to be a thing. Oh yeah, we also got a wolf. I need to figure out how to use this. Can he actually escape? Escapability 5 or 50%. Yeah, he can. Assigned companion prisoner cannot escape during arrest, so he can't escape now. I'm just going to put this down here now that I know how it works. The wolf. Let's see what he actually has here. So he has bite and evasion. Evasion giving him deflection, but otherwise he only has sharpened fangs. Target loses 20% of their max health at the end of the round, so each attack against a unit without armor applies bleeding. Kind of knew that one. So I mean, just a wolf, but I mean, wolves are wolves. They're kind of cool. So each time this unit kills an enemy, it heals itself for 50% of its maximum health, because it only has 72. So it's fairly easy to take out if it's not at willpower. I remember that being a thing. There are at least 3 wolves in the troop. The critical hit is increased by 50%, or if while this unit is not engaged in combat but near its ally, it gains fragility but gives protection to the ally. And then we can get it to the level 8 mark, so we can get Natural Born Hunter, has a chance to catch wild game while during arrest on land, or Guard Wolf, if attacked during arrest, he is immune to surprise and this unit gains galvanization. So he can at least give himself some chance of getting that food back. I really don't want him getting fragility to give someone else protection, but I don't see myself getting more wolves anytime soon. But I guess I'm going to go with pack just in case. What I'm not sure about here is if I want to go for licking wounds or carnivore diet. Because if we go for carnivore diet, that's a easy way for it to heal itself, just taking out enemies. However, it can't really take enemies out easily without help from Signong. With Signong helping it, it's a force to be reckoned with. Or I can go lick wounds and it heals for 30% of its health and it gets rid of all debuffs, so like if it had weakness or bleeding or poison stacks or something like that, it could get rid of those, which could also save its life, and then I don't need to use carnivore diet to heal it. So I guess let's go licking wounds just in case. Then Natural Born Hunter so I can get food back from it. And then I need more willpower. I'm going to go a little bit on the movement there just because. And then we're going to pump strength for the bite. So he can actually do a considerable amount of damage. Just kind of realizing that. Bite does 32 there, and we can still pump strength even more. So the funny thing about him is we got him in a cursed city, and he's gray or black. So I feel like we should go with a name that kind of fits that. Tear. Your wolf has been renamed Tear, and the others approve, because that's kind of what he is. So I'm going to put someone on the Altar of the Eye, and from there I think we can just make a few things and be fine. Alright, so we're going to camp. I'm going to go back to that, oh, there wasn't a shop there, was there, though, at the laboratory. Either way, I'm out of corpses for the meat drying rack. Wow. Well, we can put fish on there. Grenos leveled up, so he's level 10 marksman. I can pull him off of that now, but we will up his dexterity. Narcissus shot gets a 3 damage boost from upping the dexterity, and aim shot gets a 2 damage boost. Wow. He also gets new things. So I can do anticipation. So we'll go with lone wolf. So as long as there's no allies within 5 meters, he gets a plus 10% damage bonus. That'll help a little bit. I'm gonna pull him off. I'm not sure who I'm gonna put on, just because we have so many people doing things that really only they can do. Can take Claresta out of the tent, though, I suppose. And then Magic wants to talk. Why do I have to do all the killing? The others just aren't pulling their weight. I need to know I can count on them, too. Well, let's celebrate such valor deserving a celebration. I mean, I suppose technically this was him complaining about killing all of the plague victims, but okay. So what I'm going to do is we're going to be going to the laboratory here. I'm going to see if I can't get some chains there. Otherwise, I need to figure out something else. Because realistically, I need 2 more chains to do the quest here. And I don't think anyone sells chains. She's not here anymore. The princess lady. But I can at least drop off one of the... Oh, that doesn't look good. See, it's just a storm cloud. Why are they scared of that? I can drop off one of the plague victims for them here.
Did you find our test subjects? We need them alive, all 3 of them.
Oh, I can't hand them over one at a time. Oof.
The Inquisition. That's preposterous.
And I don't see any way of shopping here. Like, no one had a shop. Lovely. Okay, so I need to figure something else out for that. I'm going to be questioned for carrying around a plague victim, too. Really don't want to fight the wolves there. What's over here? More mushrooms, at least. And then I'm guessing more camps that got destroyed. Yeah, another human sacrifice, or remain. This patrol is not spared by the Eyes Reckoning. There is almost nothing left of them. Just Gambison and Shield. Not sure why I would want to Pitten down from here, but there's the Pitten. So I can get up and down from this spot. I'm gonna try to go towards the main city, I suppose. And see if they have chains. Because otherwise I realistically can't do this quest. There's an Inquisition. Gonna leave them alone for now. Castle looking place. Is this anything? Can I go in here? No, that is a dam. Gotcha. There's an arena. I definitely want to go back there, but I have other things on my mind for now. Ghost Pack. Roost Field, another thing we'll come back to because there's usually a quest involved with those. Okay, road goes this way. And we want to camp already. Lovely. Well, good thing I was just kind of traveling around. And I have a lot of food to spare. Nope, I ate too much there, actually. We'll save one of these and that, and then just eat some of these. So now that this is done, let's... Oh, we don't even have enough carcasses. Interesting. So instead, what we're going to do is throw magic on the campfire. Ludian wants to talk. Hasn't slept this well in ages because of a full belly. Let's pack up and get Valiant to reduce enemy aggression range. I'm running out of the good flowers, so what we're going to do is just pull Heller off and put her on the campfire and continue from there. At the tavern.
Tavern keeper, would you be so kind as to show these peasants out? I don't care for their smell.
You can go get stuffed. They're more than half my clientele. Alright, and... Oh, that is how I expected to get to the main city, so the bridge is out, huh? That is not good. What's over here? Icy Bay Fishery, not what I was expecting, but okay.
Stop talking to the slaves, you're slowing them down.
Oh, I don't like you.
Stop talking to the slaves, you're... Stop talking to...
I really don't like you.
Stop talking... Stop...
Can't talk to anyone here, but we can fish, right? Okay, bass and hemp. Bass and leather. Eel and wood. And finally, oh, that also took a hook. Bass and hemp. Okay, we get to leave because I don't see anything else here. And she can, get bit. Oh, there's something over here. So I'll go check the bridge out, see if there's anything that they can use as, like, repairs, because I know that was a thing before.
Prince Errol asked us to rebuild this bridge, but someone messed up the order of materials. When the cart got here, it was short several sandstone blocks. Now we need to send word to the castle, then wait for quarry owners to set their prices, for slaves to carve out the blocks, and for caravans to deliver them. It's going to take weeks.
Well, we have sandstone.
We're willing to buy any sandstone you have. We won't get paid until the bridge is fixed.
Well, here you go. It's only 20.
We can get...
I don't know what else it's for.
Come back in a couple of days, and the repairs should be done.
Some damage, eh? Heard bandits were crossing the bridge when they were struck by the Eye's reckoning.
Superstitious.
Wish they'd walked faster, then the bridge would still be standing.
And doesn't look like anything else here, but this should get built soon then, but it's going to take a few rests. So I can go around it, I think. Take this bridge and go that way. things I do to complete some of these requests, because I don't want that plagued guy in my party. Now, there are bandits around here, among other things, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, they are the bandits. Although they're not aggressive, it seems, so they might have other uses. I doubt I'm going to find chains here, so I don't know.
We're tasked with finding the heathens who angered the god of light and drew his reckoning onto the county.
If you say so.
While we're at it, we're also checking this market's morality.
I don't think anyone here likes you, sir.
I'll head south as soon as I sell my wares. Away from those heretics and this cursed county.
Don't blame you. Okay, let's just get rid of some junk very, very quickly. We can take the hemp, but I don't think I need anything else here.
You're mercenaries? Then follow me. I need to talk to you away from prying ears.
I wasn't expecting the mayoress here.
My customers are so scared of being questioned by the Inquisition that they fled the market.
By what I can hear, why are blueberries 0.5 pounds? How many blueberries am I actually getting?
I was drinking in the tavern when the Eye's reckoning struck. Sobered me up real quick.
Sorry to make you come all the way here, mercenaries. One can never be too careful with the Inquisition. Ever since the Eye's reckoning befell Drombach, these zealots have been watching our every move. Woe betide whoever they find suspicious.
Yeah.
Our innkeeper ran away because of them. He had the misfortune to survive when his tavern was struck by the
Oh,
Eye.
hell.
He's a good man, and we want to help him, so we're willing to pay you to find him.
Okay. I can find him and then make sure he's not found by them.
The night he disappeared, Inquisitor Clelia and her goons were watching the village. She might know something.
Okay. The church. Shite.
Don't get me wrong, mercenaries. I'm glad to see so many faithful in my humble church. The only problem is that they won't leave. They're convinced that the Eye's reckoning was targeting them. If no one can talk sense into them, I'm afraid that they will end up dying from thirst and hunger in here, rather than setting foot outside.
Well, here's some food.
Your generosity knows no bounds, mercenaries. I pray to the Eye that these supplies will last until his wrath subsides, and that you will find this reward worthy of your efforts.
Well, it's only 10 food for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. It's not gonna last. Lock adorned with an eye. Yeah, that's not good.
O God of light, O heavenly Eye, hear our prayers and forgive us for straying from the righteous path. Turn your wrath away from those who repent.
Crazies.
Spare us. We will free our slaves from their chains. We will shore up our mines securely. We will pay our workers an honest wage.
Sure you will.
You must do penance, mercenaries. This past Festival of Light, we sold our sheep for more than they were worth. Taking advantage of gullible people is a terrible sin.
If they were willing to pay that, maybe that's what they were worth. Just saying.
The God of Light is after us. I feel like his gaze is constantly upon us since we performed the Green Night of the Tools.
Okay, that's just ridiculous. Ay, ay, ay. Wait, I have a level 11 now. Too bad. The bow's not going to get much use, So I could make the Alizarian steel bow, but it's not going to get much use because I have a better bow. That being said, I can at least make the armors. 2 movement, 79 armor. What is Aldous actually using? This ups his movement by 2, I think. Also the range by 1. Because it's the captain's doublet. But this, yeah, this is going to be worth the upgrade just because of this significant armor bonus just in case he gets hit. One could think that this is just an ordinary waistcoat were it not reinforced with the best alloy in the 5 kingdoms. Now, I think it was Gisliz that has the forged pincers, yeah. Holy hell, that's fast. And then I can make the helmet as well. Not that that's going to do me much good, because I don't really care about celerity. So I'll pass on that. But let's do this. Remove the layer. So this has just the range and willpower. But we can 105 armor, 2 movement, rather than 37 armor, 2 movement. So all I'm realistically losing is the 1 range, 1 willpower. But then we can put the layered armor on for him. So let's do the Dex critical hit, critical damage, and Dex critical hit. So now 24% critical hit, 24% critical hit, 6 Dex, 2 movement, and 15% critical damage from the layered armors on that. And I can probably just end up selling his old armor, I'm assuming. I also kind of wanted to... I think she needs sickles, but I want to see if she can use these hammers. Oh yeah, Legat can use that.
Make sure to close the door behind you. Those nosy inquisitors are everywhere.
Alright, so just selling some of the old stuff we have here. Don't need the criminal's claymore. I don't think I'm going to need the Alizarian shield because we have better shields. 2, 14, 25. Well, I guess this is better. And with that, we'll be off. Check the tavern here just for recipes, and we can probably get a few quests from the informant and... Okay, there is an emissary. I just wasn't sure here.
Looking for work. Our role as emissaries is to ensure...
So we already have one for the Ice Bay Lighthouse, but we can get another one here. Up the reward for this a little bit. Hit the wrong button there. Oh, fine. Rat infestation. People hate this, so I can up the reward a little bit. Again, negotiate that and accept the offer. But then I don't see anything else that is, like, new. Charlatans are peddling a fake cure for the plague. Maybe I check that out.
I don't know if I'm allowed to rent rooms or sell my master's recipe. I'm just watching the turn's nest while he's away.
Gotcha. Well, we'll level up our person here, do the hop and barley jig. Just get that lovely money that I don't really need more of, but there's always really a use for it. Building the fast travels, I suppose. Man, I am sucking. So many eye necklaces.
I don't know if I'm allowed to rent rooms or sell my master's recipe. I'm just watching.
And then the informant should have some more quests for us. Only one, but still.
Because of the... Apologies, but I have nothing for you.
Alright, and let's see what we can do here. We have a collar here. So let's put that on Hammy. Actually, since he can go down to dying, let's put the protective collar on Terror. And that should be just about everything here, yeah? Oh, we haven't checked out the apothecary, have we?
I'm trying to improve the cure, but with the Inquisition sniffing around, I'm afraid they'll accuse me of something. If there were at least 5 wounded among you, I could test my new formula without raising suspicion.
So if I show up with 5 wounds, I can maybe do that. I'm gonna buy the Mountain Willows. Putrid oil to apply fever. Hardening oil for imposition. Otherwise, I mean, I only have Grimius here, which I'm still looking for the stupid, chains, more or less. Now, the 2 things I can do is look around here and see if there is a jail or something. Or I can go to the Vertrusian jail. I think I'm just going to go to the Vertrusian jail. Maybe pick some stuff up along the way. Because otherwise, this quest is going to take a while, and then I'm carrying around that plagued victim around the entire time. What was right up there? Oh, the Iron Hoof stables that we've already been through. So this has been a thing and a half already, this little area. I may need to buy some types of food.
These valuable commodities are only for those who can...
Valuable commodities, my butt. Love how it's a snowstorm, but then immediately trees. I'm gonna pitten through here. Just for ease of access once again. Did I ever grab this? And then I'll rest. I did not. Poetry book, more pittance, and Gosenberg wine. So we're gonna need to rest. Just because we're traveling like crazy, I'm just gonna make a bunch of perch broth, which is gonna help with like the traveling back and forth cooking and eating. Gonna need a few boozes, and we can go from there. Actually, maybe not those. What else do I have for like eating? I know I was saving the bread, but there we go. That just makes things nice and easy so I don't have to make the meals that I'm just going to waste because I'm probably not going to be in combat. Got a coral bracelet that I'm going to sell. The Pitta Bridge was rebuilt. Clarista got a level up and just a little more effort, and she'll make a name for herself, she thinks. She can show off, though, and get another aptitude point, so that's effectively like a double level for her. So we're going to put all of that into dexterity. So that's going to be like 2 damage, I think, on all of her hits, which, considering she does opportunistic burst, is like 6 total damage or something like that before crits come in. And then she can get defensive riposte, so every time she disengages, has a chance to deal an attack of opportunity instead of taking one. Or unstoppable, being able to pass through enemy ranks. I think that's better for her. So she hit level 10, so I'm going to trade her out for Helera, who I want to hit level 10. And did I have a level 10 Qatar for her? It doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, off we go, because we need to go get a bunch of chains. I'll be sure to overstock just so I don't have this problem again. Because I know I had a bunch at one time, and then I think it was because I built the stocks that I no longer had any. Yeah, if I keep going this way, we'll be fine. I'm gonna stop at Brown Rock real quick. Actually, if I'm here, wasn't there a quest it wanted me to... There might have been a quest here that they wanted me to check for dragon bones or something like that. This might not be the right place, though. Pig's still here. We have Wildecram as a master miner. Really need that etherite since it's kind of rare. I was hoping to be able to maybe buy it from merchants I had found, but they're not really selling it either. There we go. I'm gonna double check this as well. Oh yeah, Great Growler Cave down here. So there are places that are marked for me already. So this isn't one of them. Just wanted to be triple sure that I wasn't supposed to do something there. And then I should actually go this way to go around so I can get to the jail. Otherwise, I have to kind of go a wonky way. Dropping some stuff off at the Fellowship of Knowledge.
If you have any antiquities, you should show them to me.
Because she wants those antiquities.
My prices.
I think that was it. I've never really found a use for that Pendulum of the Ancients. I'm sure it actually does have a use, but every time I've actually found a place where there is supposedly treasure, instead I got a mole rat fight. So I've just kind of avoided it since. Sentinel Tower. So what we're looking for is over here, the Virtrusian Jail. Right, let's see if these guys have anything for me, because once again, they're...
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
It's going to be a rare find, but there is finds I am looking for. Hey, the Mayoress.
Go on. Laugh all you want. You don't know what it's like not to be re-elected. I was going to lose everything because of those blasted sewers. I had to prepare for my life after politics.
You could have just hired me.
You can hire me if you want, but I won't rat on my friends.
1,000 gold to hire you. And it says he's cowardly, but I don't think that's cowardly at all.
We reward anyone who brings in outlaws. As you can see, we've got room to spare.
You know, are those helmets any better than the ones I'm using? Level 4 compared to level 9, let's equip that. And then Lodriz has a level 7 one, so let's equip that. And then we can sell these helmets, because the Outlaw's Barbets are lower level ones. I'm going to sell these hand bomblets because I never use them. Sell the loose change. Actually, last time I used this, didn't it say it just attempt to bribe, not spend 50 crowns to attempt to bribe? That's kind of cool. Also, now that I have this axe that I had been waiting for, I can equip Rod's left-hand glove. So 30% extra damage with solar every time I use a skill. Does anyone else need a belt accessory? I don't feel like I need the leather straps at all. You know, the unstable oil on devotion here could be fun because every time attacking an enemy in close combat has a 25% chance of attacking with an attack of opportunity. Let's put that on, start putting that on weapons. And then I'm kind of surprised I can hand over plague victims for money. That's not what I'm going to do because I need them. However, I am going to buy a bunch of chains here. I know they're a little weighty, but I'm going to need them for quests and such. And there we go. So now I can go complete the quest I was doing. And anything else that might be on our way. There's animals here, so let's try to avoid them. Mainly because the animals I would want, if I can help it, I just want the, like, ones like Hammy here, or the ferocious animals that can have more of the collars and such that I actually haven't put on him, which I really should. So, while I'm thinking about it, because I keep saying I'm going to do something like that, this actually would be really handy. Aggression range for hostile groups down. I can up his critical damage. So, okay, I'm going to make a halter for him to reduce surprise area. I can then make a tooth collar for him to up his critical damage. And then nothing else seems very good, if I'm being totally honest. So I can make a protective collar to make sure he doesn't die. So he has 2 collars and then this halter, so range of being attacked is reduced by 10%. And that'll help out with just all the other reduced aggression things I have going on. So once I do get into combat, you know, it kind of is on me. Definitely avoiding the bears. I have enough bears. I knew this rest was up and coming. Good boy, Hammy. Getting me that mushroom. I'm probably going to be getting back into combat, so it'd be good to eat combat stuff. Okay. Can I click on people? Alright. Well, I guess not. Grenos wants to talk. Milligan leveled up. Just Liz somehow got an injury. It must be something I ate. Well, we ate good foods, so we're not resting. I'm kind of... I really want to keep the apples, but at the same time, I really don't want to use the medicine. I guess mop up, eat fresh fruit to limit the damage, use our last thing of apples. Milgan leveled up, so she is level 10. This gives her a new passive, but also plus 2 damage on Behedite Sanction, plus 1 damage per hit on Frenzy. And then we're going to get Unstoppable on her so she can pass through enemy ranks. Going to the tavern here quick. Pulling out that 100 that I'm gonna need. And then moving on along so we can get into... Okay, there's my pit. And I'm like, didn't I put down a pit? And yes, I did. Get back into Alzar. So this helps us bypass a lot of this. Up we go. See if I can't catch this merchant. Maybe they sell something good. At this point, I'll even buy some of the food. Actually, grapes are kind of useful for a few recipes, and cherries are good for a few different recipes, booze included, which some very good boozes. And that is going to be an expensive payday. Man, people are getting expensive. Remember when I could pay for all the expenses plus some with just the tavern? I guess it's weighed out by the fact of like 1 to 2 fights. Just the gear alone I can sell
Interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
for enough. The proboscis is like the only thing there that's worth it. And I don't really feel like making anything that would maybe need those. Alright. So the plan here is to go back and immediately capture those 3 people I need. Oh, I'm traveling in snow and forest. That's what's slowing us down so much. So I really want to go back over to this cursed village for the laboratory. And then we can do all this stuff on the way back is my thinking. Why does it never click on the people when I tell it to?
Stand back, peasants. These valuable commodities are only for those who can afford them.
I mean, I can. I'll buy the wheat. I still, to this day, have not found a recipe, I think, that needs olives, which is kind of weird. Oh, that's right. I can take this up and then just go left. Oh, this is for the ghost pack. Whatever killed the Scuttler is long gone. Heavy paw prints lead away from the scene in the snow. Ooh. Okay, it goes up, so it's not this ghost pack. I was gonna go and immediately do that village, but maybe we deal with the ghost pack. Because I'm right here. I'm probably not gonna have enough fatigue to deal with it right away. That was the hope, but... And there we go. It's gonna be in here. Brotherhood Training Grounds. I've been wanting this for a few different reasons. See what they have to say here.
No, I'm not taking on any mission until I get my risk bonus.
Good on you.
I became a mercenary to fight bandits and serve lords. Being struck down by a god wasn't part of the plan.
Good man.
It's hard to focus on training when you know that the God of Light is lurking nearby. I keep jumping at shadows. Don't you?
No.
This region is extremely dangerous. I hope your group is well trained. If not, I can help.
Alright. So I have a lot of stuff I can upgrade. A lot of stuff I can upgrade with skill mastery books. But then it's like all of my archers have aim, which is a thing that's needed. Wrath is a thing I want on so many people and could help so many people. So let's just buy that. Ludine has it, Lotris has it, but oh, and Manel has it now. I was going to say Manel is the one I wanted on, but Aurea and Lydric, It's a toss-up who it would be more useful on. But let's go Lydric for now. I think I have run on all of the rogues, which is good. Having run on Claresta would be amazing. But I also really want to upgrade some stuff. Specifically, I can get 2 levels on Prosperity here. I can get oh, I can't do that yet. I can get a level on Splitter. I can get 2 levels on Viper. So all of my legendary items need to be upgraded. So let's start doing that. So 24 dexterity to 30 for 400 gold. Then to 38 for 500. And that's like what I can do there.
This region is extremely dangerous.
And we'll come back to upgrade more stuff later.
This region is extremely dangerous. I hope your group is well trained. If not, I can help.
I was gonna use this on someone. Yeah, Lydric probably needs more armor. Because he was at like 30 some and that gives him an additional 60. So unfortunately, minus 5% damage on the attacks of opportunity, but it is what it is. Not sure why she keeps getting stung. Oh, that's probably from the bees. I need to set those somewhere else, don't I? Then I do need to camp. I was gonna say, can I set it like somewhere it won't bother people? And then we'll pick up from here next time doing the ghost pack, then going into the cursed village of Asthel. Then we'll pick up from here next time doing the ghost pack, going to the cursed village of Asthel for the laboratory, and then seeing what we can do about cleaning up some other stuff and go from there. Looks like we've explored about 1/3 of the region quest-wise, half of the region location-wise, and we'll kind of continue doing this what we can. So that'll be it for this time. As always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.